Hjertelig velkommen tilbake, kjære internett, til Karl spiller Clouded Heart. Nå er det morgen igjen. Good morning, sier Kjærlighet her. Og det sier jeg også. Hvis det er morgen når dere ser på dette her. Det er jo store sjanser for at det ikke det er, siden mange av dere har skole og jobb og sånne ting, og ikke sitter og ser på meg, mens dere er på skole og jobb. Men anyways, what's with the smiling? What's going on? I was just happy on your behalf. Huh? Wait, you mean... I've never seen her smile the way she did this morning. Besides, given the circumstances, it's only natural. What? Hey, it's not like that. Now, don't waste time on us. Go see her. I'm sure you have much to talk about. How do you know all this? Marth, frankly, you're a bit slow with these things. Anyone can see right through you two. Indeed. So where is she? She headed to the outskirts of town. I think she'd like some company. We'll meet up here later to discuss what to do next. All right. Thanks. Dere som husker fra forrige episode, så endte jo Martha og Catherine opp med å sove ikke bare på samme rom, men også i samme dobbeltseng. Så det var jo litt, det var en liten begivenhet i livet deres. Og hva de gjorde den natta, det, som jeg sa i forrige episode, det kan dere bruke deres egen fantasi. Jeg skal ikke si hverken fra eller til. Så det kan dere bestemme litt selv. We've come a really long way, haven't we? Yeah. You know, even though this journey has, well, traumatized the hell out of me, I'd never want to go back and change what's happened, even if I could. Because I've come to understand some things here that are more important than any of what we had to go through. Yeah, exactly. I want you to know that if I was somehow always meant to be tossed into a foreign world and have all these things happen to me, then I'm really glad it was with you. Marth, you've never talked to me like this before. That's because I've realized that Never mind, forget about it. Hey, don't leave me hanging like that. Then I'll tell you when all this is over. I promise. All right, I'll be waiting. Ja, dere som har noe sosial og eventuelt romantisk intelligens skjønner at det er noe på gang her. Oh, Marth. You don't have to tell me anything. I think I already know. Så ja, det er mer enn bare en liten gnist her akkurat nå. Well then, now that we are all together again, it is time to discuss our next move. What do we have to go by? The threat of the Nightwings has been eliminated. Now our main concern is getting you three back to where you belong. The question is how? If what those vultures said is true, then this world's necklace has been destroyed. There's no point in searching for it then. I wonder. That woman who showed up in the castle. Whatever those creatures were, they referred to her as their lady, their leader. Yeah, who was that? She just appeared out of nowhere. That worries me. She tore down the entire castle because the raven turned against her wishes. I doubt we've seen the last of her. Who knows what she might do next? I've been thinking. Those vultures, they said they had a power to travel through time and dimensions, and this lady is their leader. Possibly even their creator, based on what they told us earlier. Doesn't that mean she should have similar powers? She can't create something that has the ability to cross between worlds if she doesn't have the knowledge to do so herself, right? Det er noen vanskelige setninger. I see where you're going. Det var ikke så vanskelig setning, det var litt deilig. This woman is obviously dangerous, but I think she might be the only connection we have left to our home world. I say we go for it. I totally agree. Really? Of course. Yes, not bad. I'll be right behind you as always. There's only one problem. This woman could be anywhere. Where to begin searching? Well, there was one other person who knew the secrets behind these things. Yeah, my grandpa, but he's no longer alive. True, but his son is. Of course, Uncle Kieran. He always seems to be able to help. Right, so how about paying him another visit? Great idea. Ha, he must be so sick of us by now. Very well, then it is settled. The Miss Diver should get us there in no time. One thing though, before we leave. I just had a word with the owner of the shops in town. It seems they've got some new items in stock. Might be worth a look. Det er det helt sikkert. Oi. Da får vi besøke butikken og se om de har fått noe nytt fancy ting. Nå har det seg sånn at vi er nesten på slutten av spillet. Det er veldig lite igjen nå. Men jeg skal gå litt mer inn på akkurat hva som er igjen. Om ikke så alt for lenge. Men først tar vi en tur til butikken for å handle litt. Så, men ja, som jeg sa om Martha Catherine, jeg var jo... man kan diskutere hvor flink jeg var til å skrive manus da jeg var 17 år, men jeg var i hvert fall en relativt håpløs romantiker. Så, ja. Dere som ikke er så veldig glad i romantikk og sånt noe, dere synes kanskje det er litt i overkant mye romance på gang her nå. Men da beklager jeg i så fall det. Men det er dessverre sånn jeg var da jeg var 17, og for så vidt også fortsatt. Det er litt... Jeg liker litt sånn romance og sånn, noen ganger. Nå la dere kanskje merke at jeg ikke kjøpte de beste våpnene til folk, og det er det en grunn til. Som... Oi, den trengte jeg ikke kjøpe, nei. Der da. Og den grunnen, det er at... Der har vi Rose Shield, som jeg fikk i forrige episode, var det vel? Beste skjold i spillet. Men ja, grunnen til det er at det er en del sidequests som har åpnet seg nå. Sånne små mini-quests som gjør at vi får de beste våpnene og den beste rustningen til alle karakterene. Og de skal vi selvfølgelig også gjøre før vi banker siste boss. Og diverse. Så det er planen fremover nå. Litt sidequesting. Her har vi det nye skipet vårt. Stas. Bam, 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 bam. Kjør jeg luftskip, kjør jeg luftskip. Ah, yeah. Det er gøy å kjøre airship, så det liker jeg. La 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 la. Kjør jeg luftskip. Her har vi huset til Kieran, det er dit vi skal. Så vi kan jo hoppe ned her. La 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 la. Ja. Det er jo catchy den sangen. Jeg synes den er mer catchy enn båtsangen. Så ja. Det skal mye til å være mer catchy enn båtsangen, men jeg synes den faktisk er det, altså. Det synes jeg. Men, da har tiden kommet for å besøke Kieran nok en gang. For det er jo tredje gang vi er og besøker han nå, og han snakker sikkert ganske mye som vanlig. Så ja. I see. What an unexpected turn of events. I knew you had it in you to bring down the Nightwings, but the Raven himself helping you escape. Now that I would never have imagined. Well, that's not all. After our battle with the Raven, a young woman appeared, dressed in white. She tore the castle down effortlessly. A young lady in white, you say? Surely it can't be, or could it? Perhaps if... Yes, the pieces fit perfectly. That must be it. Friends, I believe I may know who it is we're dealing with. Jaså? What? How? Well, my curiosity only continued to grow after my recent discoveries regarding the villain Xeon from the Legend of Meduna. So I decided to dive a bit deeper to try and uncover more of its mysteries. The more I searched, the more one person's name kept coming up. Flashback time. Her har vi en liten jente I en liten kjole. Father. Why are you changing, Father? You used to be so kind to everyone, and I was so proud to be your daughter. Did you forget me, Father? Am I not enough to make you happy anymore? Now all you do is make people cry. What can I do? I want to make everything the way it used to be. I want you to love me again. It is time to let go of the memories. There is no way to bring back the past. My father's heart grows ever darker. His anger, his thirst for power. It is now a threat to all life in this world. So it has come to this. I shall have to confront him about it. This must be stopped. Dette veldig lenge siden. First the village elders, and now you betray the very creators of our world. Answer me, Father, why did you do this? Their power over us was far too great. Such creatures must be kept in check, my dear. If that is how you see it, you should understand my reasons for doing this. What? What are you doing? I cannot... You cursed child! Litt begrenset med visuelle effekter der, men han ble altså sealed away av sin egen datter. Han skumle mannen med drøye øyne der. Up until now, it was believed that Xeon sealed himself away for all those years to keep himself from ever dying. But it was actually his own daughter who sealed him away, to protect the world from his greed. His daughter? The young woman you saw in the castle. The lady in white, Aditya. Aditya? Wait, if she's still alive somehow, doesn't it seem like she should be one of the good guys? Yes, I was under the same impression. Something must have changed her, much like it did for her father. This sounds awfully strange. After all this time, could it really be her? It's impossible to be sure, of course. But how many ladies in white with godlike abilities do you know of? Being the daughter of a man like Xeon, Aditya fits perfectly into this picture. He's right. One thing, however. Those two supposedly lived over 500 years ago. How could she still be alive, and why has she not reappeared until now? Good question. Oi, der sier klokka meg det var ferdig, så da må vi nesten forte oss. I cannot say. Assuming you'll continue searching for this woman, why not ask her yourselves? Yeah, she's the only link we have left to our home world. We'll be stuck here forever unless we go after her. Yes, it looks that way. The problem is, she can go anywhere in the blink of an eye. How are we supposed to find her? There might be a way. My father concluded that in order to travel through time and dimensions, you will need an entrance point, a hotspot. This is a place where unbelievable amounts of energy is concentrated, ripping apart time and space, creating a gateway to another dimension. A rift in the fabric of time, if you will. This was what you went through when you came into this world, and also what Aditya must be using to travel between worlds. But that's not all. In the middle of the road from one side to the other is also an in-between world, a separate dimension linking the two sides. That is where I believe she now resides, watching over the events of both worlds. So she created the vultures, ordered them to train the raven, and observed his development from inside this in-between world. Precisely. Okay, so now we have to find a hotspot to find Aditya. That doesn't really get us much further, does it? A point where tremendous energy is gathered. Where could such a place be? Your friends may know. After all, it was there everything began. You mean it's the Traverse Caverns? Indeed. If Aditya is currently hiding within the time rift, the portal she used should still be open. That will be our chance to enter. Well, it sounds kind of risky, but we've come this far. Yeah, I couldn't live with myself if I backed out now. If this woman has been pulling the strings all along, we're still far from safe. She must be stopped. After what you did for me, the least I could do is help you return home. I'm coming along as well. Such determination. Well then, friends, all I can say is farewell and best of luck to you all. Og det signaliserer starten på siste kapittel av Clouded Heart. The final destination of the game has just opened up. However, that doesn't necessarily mean the end to the story or even the game. Many tasks lie unfinished in Euphemia, and great rewards and new revelations await those who can complete them. For hints on where to find these, examine the blue lights within the Traverse Caverns. A special reward awaits if you're able to complete them all. And with that, the final chapter of Clouded Heart begins. Ja, som spillet nettopp sa til oss, så er vi nå i gang med siste kapittel. Og helt til slutt, før vi avslutter, så kan vi ta en titt inne på... Først saver vi. Så tar vi en titt inne på Traverse Caverns. For der det nemlig sånn nå. Sånn ser det ut. Kieran was right. The portal is still active. This is it then. Better make sure we're fully prepared before we go in. We might have a hard time coming back later. Og dere som ikke blinde, ser kanskje at det ganske mange lys som står på bakken her. Sånn som det der. Alle de lysa symboliserer en liten quest. Alle de questene skal vi gjøre, fordi da får vi alt det beste utstyret i spillet. I tillegg så får vi svare på noen spørsmål fra spillet. Blant annet litt mer om minnene til Lionel, fortiden til Scarlett og litt sånne ting. Så det ganske mye plott i de mini-questene her. Så det skal vi gjøre. Og det skal vi begynne på i neste episode. Så frem til da, så sier jeg bare tusen takk for at du så på. Tusen takk for meg. Og ha det bra, kjære internett.
Subscribe.